Alright, so today I'm going to be sharing with you two main things, and within the two, there's three sub points each on how to be a killer RPOC in boot camp. So when I was in A school, I was basically comparable to an RPOC of my A school. So we had a division about 150 people. We called it a fleet. So I was basically in charge of everybody. So I can tell you from experience, it is not that easy as you might think. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you two main things, and within it, 3 points each on takeaway that I got from my experience. Okay, so first thing is the foundational understanding. Okay, so point number one, I want you to understand that you will not be liked by everybody. Okay, your goal should not be to be liked by everybody. Okay, that's a big mistake. When I was in A school, there were people that desperately wanted me to fail. There were people that enjoyed criticizing me. There were people that enjoyed watching me make mistakes. There are just some people are like that. There are those nasty individuals out in the world, and try to be liked by them is foolish. Okay, so point number two is don't treat others the way you want to be treated. It's a funny thing, right? Growing up, we always hear treat others the way you want to be treated, but in boot camp, that is not the case. Out in the real world, that is not the case. Here's an example. When I was in boot camp, my RPOC, right? He was a very military guy, so when he became RPOC, he just commanded people what to do. Yelling, "Hey, do that, do that! Shut up, shut up, shut up!" Right? And half the people, half the division, we were expecting this type of lifestyle. So we were okay with it, right? We're in the military. But the other half said, no, you can't treat us like that. At the end of the day, you are a fellow recruit. We're going to do whatever we want. So my RPOC, when I was in boot camp, he didn't understand. You can't treat others the way you want to be treated. Not everybody is equal. Not everybody has that military mindset set in. Okay, so understand that. So point number three is take time to understand, then be understood. Okay, so when you are giving out these commands, there will be people that are not going to do it. All right, take time to understand those individuals. Why do they act the way they do? Then be understood. Okay, they're not going to really care about you. Okay, when they are resisting, they clearly just don't care about what you have to say. So take time to understand where they are coming from, which leads me to the next thing. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you the second part of 3 practical things that you can do. Okay, 3 practical things that you can actually implement when you are in boot camp. So point number one, kind of connects with the second point or last point, which is build rapport with the recruits and the RDCs. Okay, so understand everybody, every single body, you and I and everybody that's watching, has some type of battle that we are fighting. Okay, internal struggle. Okay, everybody, whether it's small or big, that's to a different scale. Some people, when they're in boot camp, might be missing their family, child, mom, dad, brother, uncle, dog, whatever the case may be. Everybody is fighting some type of battle, whether it's religious or whether it's not religious, whatever. So understand that and communicate, be open with it, and build rapport. Okay, with the individuals that you are close with the individuals that you may not be close with, that they give you a hard time. Just try to take time to understand, right? If they don't like you at the end of the day, that's fine, but at least you tried. At least you gave it an effort to get to know them. So you know a little bit about them and how they operate, so you can better communicate with them, right? So it's also build rapport with the RDCs, the instructors. Right, they give out the appearance of being a very strict person, yelling and giving commands all the time. But at the end of the day, not everybody is like that, right? Everybody wants to be nice. Everybody wants to be a role model. Everybody, from my experience at least, is a nice person deep down inside, right? They're not born mean. They're not born, telling you what to do. They're not born, trying to make everybody cry. They are RDCs because they truly want to help recruits. Okay, so communicate with them. Communicate with them. All right. So second point is practice a lot. You need to practice. Okay. When I was, we called it CO. So when I was that in A school, when I was leading the march, there was a lot of commands that I had to memorize, a lot of commands at the correct time and stuff like that. So when you are in boot camp, that's the same way. There's a commands that you have to memorize when you're marching. There are procedures that you have to follow that you can't forget. And, there's lines that you have to remember when, you're getting inspected and stuff like that. So practice, practice, practice. Each, if you have like 10 minutes of spare time, try to practice with your division or practice with some individuals that are willing to practice with you. There are not everybody's, willing to practice there because not everybody's going to like you, but as long as you can get some individuals that are willing to practice with you, that are motivated, that's all you need, right? And last thing is don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Okay? There are some times that it just doesn't work out and you get fired. That's fine. Just don't be nervous. Step down. Get calm and collected. And when the opportunity is right, just step back up and take it again. If that position doesn't open up again, take another position. Right? Or there will always be positions open. There will always be opportunities for you to step back up. All right. There will always be opportunities to show your instructor, hey, I became a better recruit. All right. So those are just my two main tips. I hope this helps. So thank you for watching. If you have any more suggestions, comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.